before Madhvacharya also, there were schools of dualism and there were schools of monism. So they were engaging with each other. So they were obviously posed with this problem. Mine is a monistic school, and there are verses or passages in the Vedic corpus that are talking about duality. How do I engage with them? So they created a category that, okay, this is for the early stage understanding. Once you appreciate this, then we are going to talk about the next stage where we negate what you understood earlier. Those who were talking about the duality, they had to explain monism. So they said, no, duality is the real truth. Monism or this aikya is for the purposes of contemplation. It's not true. You just think that you are so, but that doesn't mean that you become that. So what Madhvacharya said was, well, if you deconstruct what you're trying to say, you're essentially taking one part as true and the other part as invalid. So this is as good as saying that some part of the Vedas are not telling you the truth.
Which defeats the purpose.
Which defeats the very purpose. So therefore, Madhvacharya's argument was, I'll give you an interpretation as to how, from his school's perspective, all of these can be reconciled to mean the ideas that he is trying to argue, and not use those paths where at the end would mean that you're kind of rejecting, even if you're not saying in those many words. There are many, but we'll
so as I understand it, it is pretty much about deconstructing the so-called dichotomy and then reconciling it.
Correct.
And with Samanvaya being the underlying theme of everything, of his approach basically.